welcome to episode 88 of Series 5 of Master League Story Mode. We have got a hell of a lot to get through in this episode, and I'm going to start off with my least favourite job of all, but it's one that I suppose I need to get done. It's editing the squad numbers. So first of all, obviously we're going to give Allison the number 1 shirt. That's an easy one. And we will give Trent the 2. I'm sorry, Nathaniel. We want to give Savic number 21. 21 Savic. Thanks to the West Ham way in the Discord chat for that. Loving that. 21 Savage. The Ox, I don't know. I'm already rapidly getting bored of this. Ox with the 12, I guess. And I'm going to give Fabinho the number 14. Swap him over with Bernardo into 3. That's okay, I guess. Fine. Or maybe the 4. No, we'll give Bernardo the 4. Holding can have the 3. And we want to give Sessegnon the 6. There we are. The John Arnorisa number. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm sure there's more that could be done, but I literally don't have the energy to do it. I'm not a number Nazi. I'm not a number nerd. But at least we've got a few of them in the right places now. Let's remind ourselves of the negotiations before we go any further. We need some cash. We need some quick cash to sign Dybala. We're lacking in both areas, transfer fee and salary. Pavon would be a dream signing, but I don't think we're going to be able to find that salary somehow. Sanchez, though, with a swap for Matip, that's what we're waiting to hear on. That could be a straight swap. We might just be able to do that. And that'll certainly be a big improvement. You've got to question whether maybe Sanchez would start over Diop. Potentially, yeah, potentially. But it's all going to come down to who can be sold in the next few days. Anyone interested in any of the players that we're actually looking to sell? Brewster, maybe. Coutinho, I think we can transfer list him. It wouldn't be that much of a shame to let him go. Now we've got Mateta in as backup. Lallana, Matip, Moreno, Grankvist, love to get rid of him. Sombalonga, Mignolet, any of these players, we would love to see them leave. So that's all going to depend on, whether we can get some other teams interested. We need to get some business done before deadline day, really. But before we do any of that, we've got another game to play. It's away at Bournemouth. Actually, let's first of all remind ourselves of the league. Yeah, we're still 8 points behind Manchester City, still 2 behind Leeds United, and we are floundering when it comes to goal difference, but still a long way to go, and at the end of this episode, a match-up against Manchester City. Hopefully we can claw back some points there. But first of all, we need to ensure that we win this game, which certainly won't be an easy one. Although they've got some odd rated players, some 60s there. Juan Fran at right mid. Ryan Fraser's in, Begovic. It's a weird team, this. 2 good centre forwards. It could be dangerous, but other than that, yeah, not too much to be worried about. I think Diop's going to go to the bench on the downward arrow. Do we start Mateta again after his heroics, or do we stick with Vitinho? I think we'll stick with Vitinho on the upward arrow. Obviously, he's scored a fair few goals himself. I think everything else is looking good. 21 Savic, can he score goals like he did in the last episode? I hope so. Loving this midfield 3. Mobile, technically gifted, all good defenders. Yeah, I'm a big fan. And then, Vitinho, hopefully Dybala by the end of this episode. And then maybe another attacking option, and hopefully Sanchez in for Matip. And we will have done some great business. Right, let's get into it. So Premier League season, mere days from kicking off in real life. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Is it going to be a 2-horse race? Is it going to be Liverpool, Manchester City? Obviously there's no Leeds United to chuck into the mix. Other than that, things are pretty realistic in this Master League. I think it's going to be as close as last season. I really do. I don't think anyone else is going to challenge them. But I think Manchester City might just shade it again. Let me know what you think. Right, anyway, let's concentrate on this reality. Let's do this. Mane now, into Keita, into 21 Savage, lovely turn from him, boosts one with the left, and let's put the keeper under a lot of pressure there, and won us a corner. Into Vitinho, he'll cut back here, into Savage, there we are, 21 Savage, Savage Garden. Oh, there's just, the nickname potential is limitless. We're going to be at Liverpool for another season. It's going to be a shame that he is only a loan signing. I think he was the right loan signing to bring in. We needed backup in that position. We needed absolute high quality. And we certainly found it with the Big lad in the middle, and he scored another goal here. That's 2-2 for Savic. Lovely work from Vitinho. Simple. And number 21 scores our first here. Easy. Fabinho, that's a lovely ball. Nice little flat pass. And now Savic into Keita. Vitinho out to Trent. He'll put it back into Vitinho to double the scoring here. Very, very simple here from Liverpool. These are the sort of wins we need to be totting up. Just good, solid wins. And that was just very nice passing. Just finding the space. And then Trent back into Vitinho. Had the pace to get away from his man. He's certainly good backup. Him and Mateta, good centre-forward options. Maybe not league-winning centre-forwards. They'll get you goals. And if we need them, there'll be great options on the bench. Oh, Sandro, lovely burst of speed there to get there ahead of his countryman. And he's hit that very well. And Alisson almost puts it into his own net. First chance there for Bournemouth. It's well hit. Mane, that's a clever ball into Keita. And now we've got plenty of red shirts forward. Keita ball into Mo Salah. Surely now to make it. Oh, it's good defending in the end. Just put Salah under enough pressure. So he tried to put it onto his left. It's unlucky. Fabinho now. Time to turn. Plays it out to Mo Salah. Real danger here for Bournemouth as the Egyptian steps back inside. Takes an extra touch. Probably didn't need to. It was a good save in the end though. Oh, lovely touch there from Valier. Matip surely fouled there. Surely fouled. Bollocks. Bollock. Oh, he's missed it. Problems there. Trent allowed to move forward here. Now Vitinho. Back into Alexander-Arnold. Now Keita into Vitinho in the box. He's taken down on the edge there. Surely a foul. Yep, it is going to be a free kick. Pretty much half time here. It's just on the edge of the box as well. Oh no, it was in the box. It's a pen. Okay. Vitinho is our penalty taker. He won the penalty. Can he finish it off here? Vitinho with a long run up. Begovic goes the wrong way, and that is 3 just on the edge of half time, as that was just on the edge of the box, but the referee said just inside. And yeah, very simple. Vitinho getting his second today, and that should be just about it. There we are. Lovely work. A nice day in the sun. That's Anfield. And we've kept him at arm's length today. Very little in the way of problems. They've had 3 shots. But we have, yeah, we've controlled the game. This is exactly where we want to be. Ahead of the City game. We don't need to run ourselves into the ground. We don't need injuries. We just need a good, solid win. We seem to be on our way to that. We could do with clawing back some goal difference as well. If we can put a few more goals away in this second half, let's do it. Mane inside to Sessegnon. Now Ryan Sessegnon spots a bit of space inside and he'll drive forward here. The young Englishman looking to get his first Liverpool goal. He's taken out there in a dangerous position though. Strong running from him. That's exactly what we want to see in the co-boss role. We'll always know it is the co-boss role. Who's on free kicks anyway? Right, Trent over this one. You've got to aim for Ryan Fraser in this situation. Salah, get out the way. Ah, he put me off, ref. Yes, he's on our team, but he put me off. Oh, Keita wins it back. They're in all sorts of trouble here. We'll bring it forward. Keita keeps hold of it. Vitinho, oh, that's smart. Into Sessegnon on the right foot. Begovic, easy save, unlucky. Sessegnon still yet to open his Liverpool account. Sessegnon, Mane, lovely interplay. Sessegnon now with time to pick the right ball in to Vitinho with the header and just wide. Prevented another hat-trick. Vitinho into Bernardo, who's up from the back here. Puts the ball out to Adam Lallana, the substitute. Steps inside of his man. We'll look to curl one here. Lallana almost getting his first goal in the Liverpool shirt for a long time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What the fuck are you doing there, Alisson? Oh my god. Are we just trying to give him a goal here? Are we trying to give him a goal? Well, that was crazy. So it was a long ball from keeper to keeper. Alisson panicked, headed it out. And then we very nearly gave it right back to him here as Sessegnon was muscled away from it by Sandro. But luckily they can't get a goal here. A clean sheet looks to still be ours, but it certainly wasn't a certainty. Oh, Sandro's played through here. We wanted a clean sheet. We're not going to get one. Fucking shit. Took our foot off the pedal. Awful. Well, we got the win and that's what counts. Hopefully it doesn't come down to goal difference this season. Because if it does, then we're fucked. I mean, we were fucked anyway. We could have won that 4 or 5. We had it completely under control all the way through. Just switched off at the end. 11 shots. 11 shots. Begovic with a 6. Vitinho with more goals. Good performances from everyone, really. Matip with a 5.5, but actually he played quite well. And Manchester City lose to Chelsea, but Leeds overcome Cardiff 1-0. And Leeds now only 3 points away from Manchester City. We're only 5 points. It's very tight at the top. Manchester United 4 points behind us. But City slipping up. That is very interesting. So there we are. 5 wins and a loss in January. Pretty successful January, you would say. Who did we lose to? We had 1-0 to Palace. That was shit. That was shit. We'd be level, wouldn't we? Look at that. Mateta average rating 8.5. He's only played 1 game. Let's not get too excited. Quick look at the big stats. Vitinho, obviously, good ratio. Salah, 40% success rate on his finishing. He's not really had that many chances though. Only 10 attempted shots for Mo Salah is certainly not realistic. Mateta, 4 attempts, 3 goals. That's 75%, that's quality. Bernardo coming in, exerting his dominance straight away. In the air, on the floor, he does it all. And Naby Keita looking good, pretty good success rate on the dribbles. Trent, 95% success rate from dribbles, that's impressive. So Bernardo up to 84, which probably translates to something pretty crazy actually in his actual overall rating, which is higher than that. Oh, Sanchez has broken down, that's a shame. So time is ticking away here, only 3 days left till the end of the transfer window. A bid for Naby Keita comes in, that's one of the players that we don't want to sell. We don't have enough time for this. We needed to make some negotiations happen before transfer deadline day to give us breathing space. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. We need a bid in for someone today who isn't Naby Keita. Oh, the scout's got something for us, but we don't really need that. We needed people to sell. Well, there's some good players in there. If we were after a centre-back, which I guess we sort of are, this would certainly be of interest. I mean, basically all of the best young centre-backs in world football, all available. We do love Pavard. Big Pavard fan. Christensen as well. He's quality. He's a great all-rounder. Varane, obviously. What's the sort of market value here? Pavard, the cheapest of the lot. Can we do a swap deal for Matip with Pavard? No, they're not interested. Fair enough. But I mean, at that price, he'd be an absolute steal. Just under 12 million, a 2.2 salary. We might as well do this. We do need to go back to Argentina and put in another bid for a striker today, just so we're not left in the lurch if we can't afford Dybala, which would be an absolute nightmare. Simeone, Martinez looks like he would come. Correa's an interesting option. Can play as a centre forward. He's a good all-rounder. Yeah, we might as well put in a bid for him. I think a lot of people have mentioned him actually as a potential option for us. No one we want to trade from. Oh, hello. Alberto Moreno, you can have a little trip to Atletico Madrid. No problems with that. That at a nice, reasonable 5 mil. We might be able to make some swap deals now. I think that's probably the smart move. We don't mind about release fees because we've only got another season. If it gets triggered then, well, we just have to take that hit. Let's give him the old goal and win. Appearance as well. So 3.6. Yeah, that looks doable. That looks very doable. And then I guess Martinez, we do like. He's sort of like a not quite as good Maxi Romero. He wouldn't be top choice for us, but if we can get a decent swap deal with, say, Vitinho going the other way, I think he is an upgrade on Vitinho at least. Try that. Try and get him on a reasonable salary. I should just about do it. There we are. Alright, well, at least we've given ourselves hopefully some options that we don't have to do on deadline day, but we really, really need for some teams to come in for our players today. So you never want to leave signing such a key position as your starting striker to transfer deadline day, but we've done that. Correa's broken down, but Martinez and Pavard are options. I guess if we bought them both in, we wouldn't be unhappy with our business today. Would we be able to do them both with our current budget? Pavard wasn't a swap, was it? But Vitinho is. I mean, yeah, we can do that, can't we? We could bring in Pavard and Martinez. It's not the landmark signing that we wanted here. Is it worth trying to renegotiate this now? I don't think we're ever going to get it down to a point where we can actually afford the transfer budget. We need to sell someone, there's no doubt about it. Don't want to sell Keita, it's not worth selling him or Salah. You know, worst comes to worst, if we had the transfer budget we could release players. That's not going to help if we haven't got the transfer budget. So we'll skip an hour, a few hours probably, hope for some last minute requests. Mignolet transfer talk denied. Stop denying it, we need you to leave. So 13 hours to go. Tick, tock, tick, fuck, come on. Still nothing. The fax machine, eerily quiet. Lovren not going anywhere, apparently. Marcelo Bielsa utterly refuted the rumour that Lovren is going to be transferred to Palmeiras. Why are you doing that, Marcelo? We want you out. Look, there's a Sombalonga and Mignolet. They look happy. You need to leave, both of you. 11 hours left. We need to leave time to sign Martinez and Pavard. Oh, it's not going to happen, is it? I can't believe this. All the players we've got listed. It's going to push us all the way to the end, and we're not going to be able to sign Dybala. Oh, we're going to have 3 average strikers rather than the one amazing one that we wanted. Come on. Stop denying all the transfer talk, Dejan. Oh, 8 hours. We're running out of time. We're literally running out of time. Even if someone comes in now, we might not have a chance to... Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, Nathaniel Klein. Right, bye. Bye-bye. Yes. Just got enough time to do this. 16 mil. Lovely stuff. Frees up 2.8 salary. That's just going to be enough. So, 8, yeah, that's going to be enough. 5 hours remaining. And Nathaniel Klein leaves the club. I'm not too sad about that. What I am happy about is we can bring in Dybala. We won't have any... 7.9 salary is pretty big, isn't it? It's a shame that we couldn't sign a slightly cheaper striker, but we need quality up there, we really do. So Dybala, I mean, it would be too risky now to renegotiate. If we lost him now, no, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk. Let's just pull the trigger. He's the one we wanted. Dybala comes in. We've still got 10 mil transfer, but no salary budget left. That is a shame. Could we release someone? Oh, Lovren. We're not going to have time to do it, to bring Pavard in, are we? Do we have time to bring Pavard in? 2 hours, so we would have time to bring Pavard in. Let's do it. There we go. 1 hour left. Just enough time to pull the trigger on a final defensive signing. And a really, really good one. Very pleased with this bit of business here. Plenty of money left for this. So we're going to have a little bit of money to play with. 2.1 million. And transfer budget. I mean, we're going to get absolutely destroyed by the renewals. Probably should have ended some contracts, actually. We're sort of hoping we could sell some of them, but there we are. We're going to get an absolute spanking, I'm sure, from the contract renewals now. Into the minuses. But Pavard joins up alongside Dybala. A very good transfer deadline day. Yeah, minus 11 million. Fuck. Still got that 22 million transfer budget, though. And we can clear that salary budget. There's a lot of dead wood that we will look to clear in the summer. But we've done some great business there. We've strengthened in the areas we needed to strengthen. First one being, Vitinho, as good as you've been. Dybala comes in. Look, we're up to 85 team spirit already. And then Pavard. I mean, he could start probably anywhere along the back and be walking straight into this side. We need to be very... We need to take our time and really consider who's going to play and play where. Love to know your opinions in the comments. Diop we like. Pavard, more of a ball-playing centre-back. What a passer he is for a centre-back. Let's compare the two. Obviously, physically, Diop is ahead, although defensive prowess and ball-winning, Pavard has got him. And he's quicker. He's not as good in the air. He's much, much weaker. But I think we're going to start him. I think Pavard is going to come straight into this side. 85 team spirit is still there. Pavard's great as well because he can play all along the back line. What a steal that was. Benjamin Pavard, one of the most exciting defensive players in world football at the moment. And we've snagged him. And let's not also forget Paulo Dybala up top. Oh, very exciting. He can play everywhere and he can score goals. I mean, looking at the two sides alongside each other here, we have got a better team now. In fact, it's Sessegnon, the weak link. He's the lowest rated player in this side, but everyone else over 82 rated. I mean, we're all over 80, which is great to see. And we've got a strong bench. Coutinho, the Ox, Diop, Gavia, Mateta. Loads of great attacking options. It was a shame not to get Pavon to manage to splash the cash on Dybala and still have money for Pavard was a stroke of transfer deadline day genius from Marcelo Bielsa. Can we top it all off? Can we top the positivity off with what would be an absolutely massive win? Sessegnon though on a downward arrow today. Well, I guess we'll start Pavard out there. He's 84 rated as a left back. And then we'll bring Diop or Matip back in. Matip was actually quite good. No, we'll play Diop. He's our man. And there we are. I mean, Pavard, 77 rated left back, but still very capable there. Quick look at City. Front three, scary. Wilshere in the centre, captaining the side. That makes my heart cry with happiness. I'd love to see him at that level. I think he's still got it in him anyway. And then Zinchenko, Danilo. Potential weak links, right and left back. Edison still in goal. We've got Jesus on the bench, but not the best. We are a better side, and we're 84 team spirit now. Right, now is our chance. Now's the chance to do it. So Marcelo Bielsa was struck to this point as a manager by one certain Argentinian striker whose goals push Leeds from championship mid-table all the way up to, well, now second in the league. Now a better team than Liverpool as far as league points go. But from Maxi Romero now to this man, Paulo Dybala. How will he start? Well, he comes in and starts in an absolutely colossal game in the complexion of this season. A win today puts us right back in contention. A loss, and I think that might just be about it. It's going to be very hard to claw back the points. Manchester City lost their last game. Disappointed performance from them. They'll be keen to strike back. But hopefully now, as they reel from that hit, we can hit them with a 1-2 punch of our own. With all of our great new players. And get all 3 points today here at the Etihad. Right, let's do it. Salah back to Trent. Now Trent Alexander-Arnold, ball over the top, looking for Paulo Dybala. Ooh, Rudiger had to do well there. Who's that a foul on? It's a foul on Dybala. Interesting. Dybala putting him under pressure. Oh, Rudiger with the head to the abdomen. And now Trent. Oh, Dybala. He can take a free kick. What a way to introduce yourself this would be. It's from a difficult angle to get this one right. Dybala up and over the wall. That's an easy save for Edison in the end. Oh, Sane, that's beautiful. Trent. Oh no, Diop. No, no, my God. It's a Diop. Puts it into his own net. We were so close not to playing him today. Sane did really well there, but Diop actually won it back. And then confusion as he pokes it past his own keeper. Not in this game, fucking hell. Trent into Dybala. Keita into Savic. Clever ball into Dybala. Oh, it's good defending, Rudiger. Rudiger really well done there. Salah, that's a smart ball into Savic. Dybala now back to Naby Keita. Oh, good defending. Sane through now. Real danger here. Aguero. It's a simple pass away. Bernardo, though, does enough. Sane not happy with that. The Brazilian now will bring it forward. Salah into Naby Keita. He'll drive through the centre here. Savic making good ground as well. Ah, Manolas, great challenge. Mane. Back to Pavard. Ball looking for Dybala. Lovely flick into Sadio Mane. Back to Bernardo. Don't know what he's doing up there, but that is not going to reach Savic. Very calm goalkeeping there. Half-time nearly upon us here. We've got a... Oh, fucking what a time to stop it there. Ah, I'm so angry. Diop with the own goal. And we've had one shot, they've had two. Unfortunately, one of our shots was at our own goal. I don't know if that counts. Dybala's had no chances. We've been snuffed out by City. This is not going to plan at all. Corner here for City. We certainly can't afford to concede again. It's into a dangerous area, but Fabinho does well. And Mane plays it back to Naby Keita. He'll drive forward here. It's a good ball into Savic. Nicks it off the feet of the Liverpool. No. Oh, Dybala. Needed to work that onto the left foot. I'd fucking confused myself so much with a stupid commentary. Couldn't even fucking pay attention to that chance. Idiot. Idiot man. And now Bernardo Silva away from Bernardo. It's into the box here. Leroy Sané. Diop does well this time. Fuck for that. Salah, lovely flick away from Zinchenko. Smart ball into Keita. We lose it. Salah though, that's a clever ball into Sadio Mane with the flicked effort needed to square it there. Great ball from Salah, just wasn't enough. I think Salah was taken out. And now Dybala will have another chance. It's a difficult one. It's a long way out, up against the top keeper. But Dybala will... Not far off. Not far off at all. Knew it had to be right. As far away from Ederson as it could be. Oh, lovely ball through to Leroy Sané. From Kevin De Bruyne. Trent tries to pressure him wide. He can find David Silva unmarked here. Savic does well to get back. Aguero now. Bernardo wins it. He's going to look to speed forward here. Oh, there's a lot of red shirts with him. If we can get this right, this should be the goal, but that is not a good ball. Keita's ball is poor. Bollocks. Aguero back to Kevin De Bruyne. Real danger here. Fabinho gets a good foot in. Keita gets to that ahead of Wilshere. Dybala's ball is fucking awful. Fabinho wins it back. Savic now into Arnold. And now Keita through to Mo Salah, and it's all opened up for the Egyptian. To draw things level here. Looks for the chip. Oh, it's not going to fall to a Liverpool player. No. I think we're destined not to get the points here today. Oh, we've been pepped apart. We've been pepped apart, Alisson. Thank fuck for that. Great reactions from the keeper and lovely distribution. And now the break is on here as Salah will push it into the path of Trent. Manola's powerful with him, but now Keita. Can he put it back to Dybala? No! God! Damn it! We've had so many chances. Ball inside, looking for Dybala. Oh, he's got away from his man! What is that fucking touch, Paulo? Oh my God. Oh my God. Waste of money. Oh, Trent, you've got to fucking tackle him there, you fucking bastard! No! No! Unbelievable. Unbelievable! I just can't. I can't. I can't. Can't fucking... Just got no words. No words at all. It's the worst performance I think we've had in this entire series. Dybala's a fucking disgrace. Everyone's a disgrace. That's the league fucking gone, isn't it? See you in a bit.